in there, teddy bear.
Yes, it was neat.
Sleep with it now. And it's so beautifully illustrated.
I broke a board.
Good morning, guys. So these guys are learning about the printing press this morning because we're studying Benjamin Franklin for history. All right, so it's that time of day. Matt's packing up his bag for another trip. Are we gonna take him in town?
Yay!
This is terrible, you guys. I still have laundry to put away over there.
Can I put that
toys.
stuff down the pants? He has to pack me
Alright,
too.
get in there, teddy bear.
Get in there.
Dad's taking you with?
Yep, I'm this teddy bear. Come on, let's go, baby. No.
Wasn't it very long?
Come on,
time?
teddy
No,
bear.
one day.
Come on, fit in your suitcase anyway.
Which is kind of why I did not
down the bus.
vlog yesterday and just kind of held off on putting out a video or two because
Holy chocolate
I wanted
face.
to spend the day with Matt and just spend it with him.
So,
And
it would have been a
funny.
couple days home time, but I was requested as driver, so,
Yeah.
for their whole season. So, I have to go.
But on the plus side, we did get one concession for you having to be gone.
Yes. I will be home Thanksgiving and the day after. I could have went to the Macy's Day Parade, but I chose to stay home.
Yeah, this year he's not going, but I told him next year he's got to go because what a cool experience. All right, so
It has nothing to do with them.
you don't.
Yeah.
He's trying to convince us to use our phones.
Nope.
Not today. Anyway, we are in Dubuque and Matt, we got just to the outskirts of Dubuque and he's like, I forgot my prescription. So thankfully he had a refill available at the pharmacy and that's where we're headed to. And thankfully we left early today. So he has an hour before he needs to be to work yet. So we'll have time to pick up his prescription. And the pharmacist was super nice. I told him what was going on. He's like, I can have it ready in a few minutes. So
Wait. I
What?
want to go into the farmer.
Look at this chocolate donut you ate. It's on your cheekies.
he had a jelly-filled chocolate donut. You can see the jelly on his chin and the chocolate on his
roll and another cinnamon roll.
Yes. You were a hungry boy, weren't you?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Woody.
When we get where he has his medicine, can we pull over there so I can get my dog food?
Yes.
Yay!
So I didn't get to tell you guys, yesterday we went to a thrift store and I was going to do like a thrift store haul. And what'd you get? You were all excited about it. You want to show him part of it? Show him. He's going to do his own haul, you guys. I don't know if you can see what he bought himself a little, yeah, you got a pager, a little like, it's a vet checkup kit, but it had like blood pressure in it. And show him your favorite part. Show him the dog food. Let me see it. Let me see. Let's see. You gotta hold it up.
Let me do it.
Okay, you do it. Hold it right here. Right there.
And the bowl for it.
Yeah, it had a bowl and it even had a fake rawhide bone. It's so cute and it's got a little pet taxi carrier. Let me see your pager. That one's really cool too. Let's see it.
Oh, watch. Let me push these buttons.
Okay. That's so cool. So it had like a little, yeah, junior doctor pager.
Blue things too.
What does it have?
Blue.
Blue things, yeah, and he got keys with it. Those didn't come with it, but he got them to go with it. And a little tiny, he got this little fake cell phone.
Yeah, you can turn it on and
then I had been looking because I want some pretend stuff for the kids, like imagination toys, and I was able to find them a like an old touch phone. So I'm still looking for an old typewriter for them, but every time I find one, they're super expensive. Like I've been checking garage sales and stuff because I know kids really enjoy doing that. I gotta show you what I got Aspen for school while we were at the thrift store. Yeah, you can show him. You can show him. Let's see it. What's it say on there? Watch your fingers. That's it. There you go. See? Exploring a Spooky Swamp. Anyway, so we got this series of books, and it's a National Geographic one. I'm gonna look on thrift books to see if I can find more of these, because these are awesome. So with the Charlotte Mason program, one of the things that you look for in books is what's called living books. So even though this is science, it's got a lot of, it's told more like a story. So they learn about what, in here, like what an egret eats, but they hear about the egret bending down and getting the frog and stuff like that. And so it's told in a story format more than just a bunch of science facts, but they're still learning the facts.
Kick that way out. Kick him. Dad, do not forget my tail. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, Daddy's taking him to see the bus.
I got to see the bus.
Was it neat?
Yes, it was neat.
You got to see where Daddy works?
Yes, I jumped out of the car. I jumped out. Oh, no.
You have the filthiest face.
Nope, say Dad, that's got to go in the front. What's Dad doing? He's silly.
I never sing in the car. I never ever been in there before. And that's my first day in there. This is my first day in there. I never been in there.
All right.
It was cool. Oh, you caught me with your lip.
She's waiting for her hug and kiss from Dad. She was kicking her feet like, Dad, don't forget me.
I won't.
Go, Pooh.
Oh, I get my kisses.
You can go in there.
I get mine.
Fly with him.
Love you.
Love you. They love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Going again?
No.
We're going home now.
We're going home now, yes. We have to finish our school day.
I need to go pee-pee with my dainty.
All right, so we're back home. I realized I hadn't picked up the camera in a while since I dropped Matt off at work. I actually had to run back to his work, take him money, and then head all the way back home because I had forgotten to leave him any money when he was leaving earlier. So, but I did make it in time, so that was a good thing because it usually takes, he said, it takes about 20 minutes to get their buses ready to go. So I had enough time to run. I was all the way downtown in Dubuque and had to run all the way back out by the airport because that's where his work is by. And then when I got home, the kids still had math work to do. We had done most of their schoolwork in the morning before we left, but I still had math that I knew I had to do for them, and Braxen has some history that he's working on yet. So I just got the boys dropped off at karate. We're doing dinner. I usually like to have dinner before they leave, but I just didn't have time to get it all done with school and everything. So I'm making dinner so when they come home, I gave them a snack before they left, but then when they come home, they'll get something to eat. And we're doing a super simple dinner tonight because we actually have a guest coming over, so I'm gonna do some, I call it Amish chicken because it's an Amish recipe, but it's actually called Huntington chicken. So I'm doing Huntington chicken for our dinner tomorrow. Yeah, Ireland wanted me to show you guys too. She was all excited about this. So I taught Ireland and T to sew a while back.
You see this? This looks all normal, and so does this. But don't they look different? Because this one had to get sewed because it got pulled apart at the top. So I think I did a pretty nice job. It's not as good as this one, but it's nice.
I think you did a nice job.
I can sleep with it now.
And that was one of your birthday presents from your friend Amelia, wasn't it? Check this out, you guys. I told you I picked up a few things at that thrift store. This is so cool. So this is a Reader's Digest Children's Atlas of the World, but this is really neat. Like, it was more than I expected. It has, look at this. So it has like all these different places. It tells them how to use an atlas, maps of the world, and then when you go how to read a map and then make a map. So there's like projects in here that they can do, and I think we're gonna do some of these over the summer. talks about the planet. It like shows things in the solar system. And then you get in, it shows like the physical world. But then you get in here and this is so cool. So this is Western Canada and Alaska. And so it talks about like amazing facts it has, projects that go with this area of the world. It shows like what each area is known for or what's really special about them. And then it'll have like, here it talks about the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So this is really, really just a beautiful, beautiful book. And I'm excited. We've already used it today because we've been studying British history. And so I was able to show them like when the Romans invaded Britain and show them where Rome was compared to where Britain was. And it's just, it's so beautiful. And then it even has this here, which I think is really cool because wherever you're looking at, it shows you where on the continent and on the globe where it would be. So they can kind of get an idea of where something is that they're looking at. So I thought that was really, and it's so beautifully illustrated. It's just so, so cool.
I broke a board. But only one time. Only one time. It was a board. No, I didn't break my leg.
No, it was a plastic rebuildable.
Guess what?
Oh. Because they don't want to spend too much money.
Actually, no. I run where Nicholas was.
Nobody
and I went back and jumped up.
Me,
I didn't break my leg 2 times.